Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me for this Pick a Card Tarot reading. Before we get started, I want to let you know I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading, and all you have to do to qualify is give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and type Be the Light in the comments below. I'll be announcing the winner on September 2nd, 2024. All right. To choose your reading, all you're going to do is choose from one of these crystals and or images that I'm about to reveal. These cards featured today are Carolina Adams, an artist, wonderful artist. They're called reflection cards, and I'll put a link below if you're interested in them. All right, so this is the image for the first reading, along with the Serpentine crystal. And for reading number 2, this is the image, along with the Scolecite. And for reading number 3, this is the image, along with the Calligrapher stone. Let your intuition guide you, and you'll find the link to all the readings in the description box below. Hello, reading number 1. You chose the Serpentine, which is beneficial in assisting you with meditation. It helps to connect you to the higher realms, increasing your spiritual awareness. It's believed to help you connect to the wisdom and the insight of your past lives, and it's believed to help you take control of your life. And you chose this card that says, Befriending the Imperfect Me, which I feel like speaks to those of us who are perfectionists. So if you're a perfectionist, or if maybe you're not a perfectionist, you just feel that you're imperfect and you don't appreciate that part of you. In either case, this is the energy of accepting that we're all flawed. And when we look at anything in nature, like a tree, we don't judge it. We just accept it. We see trees as these beautiful, magnificent beings, and they are, and you are too. So we'll see how the energies of the Serpentine and this card fold into the rest of your reading. And I do list all the cards that I use in the description box below, and if I have a link where you can find them, I include that as well. All right, we have Dark Night of the Soul, Transformation, Awakening Tower. All right, so perhaps you have gone through the dark night of the soul, and this is why now you're able to accept your imperfections. And I think just remembering that we all are imperfect, and looking at, again, nature, artwork that has subtle little imperfections, or, you know, what they're showing me is like an image in, let's say, a graphic image that's created on a computer or by a computer or AI, you know, a coloring book where everything is so precise and symmetrical and perfect, versus something that's hand-drawn or painted by a person, and how there's some quality about it that's just so much more beautiful than that kind of machine precision. The same with music, something that's overly produced and edited and refined versus being in person, feeling the energy of somebody perform a song that they connect to deeply. And even if it's not perfect, it's just so much more moving. And so just seeing the beauty in all things, including yourself. Sacred boundaries. All right. I'm really hearing you are worthy. You are worthy. And I'm seeing someone who is very accommodating to the point that maybe their own needs aren't met because they're always accommodating others. Foxfire. All right, if you're a fox person and you're drawn to foxes, please let me know. All right, what I'm seeing with this foxfire is, one, a burning away of something, a burning away of a false belief or something that's holding you back, a false belief, a negative thought pattern. It's like the violet flame, purifying your energy. Yeah. And also I'm seeing the fire of burning passion, burning desire, and your desire to reach your goals, aim for the stars, go for your dreams. That desire being the catalyst to overcome any accommodations that perhaps infringed on your boundaries. All right, let's get some tarot and see what other information we can get. If you are a bee person, let me know, because they keep showing me this honeycomb pattern back here. Something about bees. We'll see. Oh, that card just flew out. 7 of Wands. Yeah, look at that. Sacred boundaries. Look at this person defending themselves. But what I see is that they have the vantage point. You have the vantage point because you are, again, defending your dreams and passions. All right, let's get some more cards. Justice, balancing the scales. Balance, yeah, so balancing what, that accommodation with taking care of yourself, being fair with yourself, balancing being fair with yourself and being fair with others. You don't want to take care of yourself to the point that you are unaware of other people's needs, doing things that affect others so that you can do things for yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to cause your own suffering in order to accommodate other people. All right, the Lovers. Yeah, this is all about harmony and balance. This is the harmony within. Loving yourself. Loving yourself enough to prioritize your needs, but with this balance. the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is nostalgia, memories, so perhaps there's something that you enjoyed doing in the past, but you haven't been doing it for whatever reason. You haven't been giving yourself that sacred space to engage in this. And you're being invited to allow yourself to do this. This is just as important as putting that oxygen mask on yourself. All right, the Four of Swords, getting rest, recuperating, recovering. But I'm also hearing something about your dreams. So I think that whatever this is from the past, it's a dream that you had that perhaps maybe you set aside because you didn't feel like it was the right thing to do. You felt like you needed to be more practical in order to accommodate somebody else or another situation, or to take on a different role. And I feel that you're now revisiting this dream of the past. You want to be fair to yourself. Remember, you want to bring harmony within yourself. And by revisiting this dream and igniting this passion, reigniting this, rekindling this old flame with this passion of something that dwells inside you, is the best thing you can do for yourself and others, because you will then be a more fulfilled being. And it's like, by doing this, you're going to be operating on a higher level, and you'll be able to be a better presence, a better energy for others as well. You'll be, again, running on this high octane, running, operating, vibing on a higher level because you are pursuing this dream from the past. Beautiful. All right, death. And the Five of Swords. Okay, so when I pulled the Death card, I ask myself, what is ending? The Death card is the end of a cycle. And so what is ending is the Five of Swords. And here we see one person that seems to be kind of controlling everything. One person that looks fearful, and one person that looks disappointed or sad. So what I feel is that you are becoming more empowered through this. You're separating these different aspects of yourself. It's like we have these different thoughts in our head. Sometimes we call them voices in our head. Everybody has them. It's different voices that we've internalized over time. Some of them are very critical. We call that the inner critic. We know what the inner child is. And so here we have the inner child that's crying. This is the disappointed person, the sad person. Here is maybe the bully, that inner bully or that inner critic that's taking control of everything. Here is this more warrior type of energy. And so I feel that these dynamics are, you're cutting that cord. Look at this Death card, literally cutting this cord. You're cutting these cords to the past. You're cutting through this illusion, this cloudiness, this fogginess, feeling confused with these different energies, these different internalized voices or aspects of ourselves. You know, guilt. I'm hearing guilt, like feeling too guilty to pursue this dream from the past. And that guilt, that's created by these internalized voices, you're cutting that away. All right, let's get another card. Oh, this one definitely wants to come out. The Two of Pentacles, another card of balance. So Justice is balance, the Two of Pentacles is balance, the Lovers is balance. And this balance is a balance of energy, okay? It's the energy within yourself and without yourself. Here we see somebody feeling overwhelmed, right? In fact, she's balancing on one foot. Here we see somebody with their feet farther apart, which if you stand with your feet very close together, or if you stand on one foot and somebody comes and pushes you, you're going to be knocked off balance very easily. Here we see somebody with their feet a little bit further apart, so they're stronger, they're more stable, they're more balanced. They're less likely to get knocked off balance. And look at this. Remember I said feeling more empowered? Look at the pose of this person with their feet wide and their arms raised, a coin in each hand, balanced. They are on a seesaw. They're balancing on a seesaw. I just realized that. But look at the confidence and strength. I see you being more balanced. Let's get one more card. I feel this one wants to come out. The King of Cups, yes. The King of Cups, they can see what's coming ahead. And they are emotionally balanced. We see him surrounded by all this water, which is a symbol of emotion. He's calm, cool, and collected. He has this foresight. So whatever happened in the past that you may need to heal, we all have things that have happened in the past that we need to heal. I see that its hold on you is coming to an end. But through that whole experience, through the dark night of the soul, you have now gained this understanding of your emotions and their ability to give you this foresight, so that now you're using them as a tool instead of allowing them to control you. So you're not going to feel overwhelmed. You're not going to feel off-centered or out of balance. You're going to feel more grounded, more stable. I love that. Wow. Reading number 1, what a beautiful message. Please let me know how this resonates. I love to read your comments. And of course, you're always invited to connect with me through my website and get a personalized reading of your own. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. You chose this card, Fear. And if you came to this reading, you chose reading number 2, you are ready to face your fears. Because the stone that just happens to come out with this card, Scolecite, helps you with your mind, body, and spirit. It helps clear away negative energy and promotes a feeling of calm and peace. So I love those synchronicities that happen with the stones and the first cards. All right, let's get some oracle cards. I do list all the cards that I use in the description box below, and if I have a link where you can find them, I'll include that as well. What message do you have for reading number 2? All right, blessings and curses, psych, self-love, and beauty. Do not be ashamed, not of your thorns or of your flowers. I feel 2 cards want to come out for you. We have the Great Goddess, Transcendence, Divinity, Shakti. Yeah. All right, you are so brave. I see that you're ready to face your fears. You have the power. You have the insight. There is an expansion of your third eye, of your heart chakra, of your crown chakra. All right, we have self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect. And this is an 11, which is a master number. If you were drawn to pile number 1, I'm sensing a similar kind of energy. If you were drawn to that pile. Let's get one of these cards. What else would you like reading number 1 to know? Okay. Be still a while. All right. Reflection. Taking time to pause, allowing yourself to pause, not feeling guilty or ashamed about taking time to rest, recuperate, recover if you need to. Just being still, taking time to receive, taking time to see and observe. All right, let's get some tarot cards. What other message do you have for reading number 2? All right, we have the Knight of Wands. Lots of energy in this card, very much a lot of motivation and passion. So if you have been afraid of something, I feel that there is an energy coming in that's really going to motivate you. Just like if there was a dragon breathing fire chasing you, you're motivated to move. It makes me think of the Harry Potter scene. I believe it's the Goblet of Fire, when he competes and the first competition is facing a dragon and he calls his broom to him. Yes, it's that you're going to have this great energy. So recognizing that sometimes fear can be a motivator and using that to your benefit as opposed to your detriment. Let's keep going. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is honing your craft, but it's also working with others. We see 3 people here with their drawings on the board, kind of comparing. Maybe somebody's practicing. We see, paintbrush in her hand and in her hand. So yes, definitely improving your craftsmanship with something, some skill. So perhaps it's that you're afraid that your skills aren't good enough for something. Maybe you're very critical. And it's always good to strive for better. but not to the point that you let it debilitate you so that you don't do anything. And so maybe this desire to improve your craftsmanship is the motivation to move forward. We see this person flying away from this group. So again, it's like this, you know, maybe you're comparing your work to others, and that's inspiring you, motivating you to improve your own skills, which again can be a good thing, but you don't want it to debilitate you. All right, the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, we see somebody sitting here on a chest, like a treasure chest. We see them in a locked room, but the window's open. And this could be, you know, financial resources. It could be aspects of yourself that you're protecting, something that you're protecting. I feel like you're protecting your skills, like you're afraid to let people see some gift or talent or skill that you have, because maybe you feel like it's not ready to share with the world. But something's going to motivate you to get past that fear. Like I said, I sense that you are ready to face your fears. All right, strength. See, you are strong and resilient. Your guides are telling me that you have overcome far greater adversities than what you're facing now. And you always will. You will always overcome the adversities that you face. All right. Five of Cups. So perhaps in the past you felt disappointed by something, and so you're being guided to not look at past mistakes or missed opportunities or anything like that, not to focus on that, but instead to use that as motivation to make improvements and to try again. Get up, dust yourself off, and try again. We all make mistakes. This is how we grow. This is how we improve. If you hear little noises in the background, I think one of the dogs is having a dream. All right. The Ace of Swords. Yes, I see that you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have an understanding and some kind of breakthrough, an intellectual breakthrough, an aha moment, a new idea. This is going to be the start of thinking about things in a new way. Look at this sword being held up and the lightning, all this energy energizing this sword. Your mind is being energized. Your mind is being energized. Look at this going into the crown chakra. Look at the mind looking at yourself in a new way, seeing yourself from a different perspective. Your mind is being energized. That is a clear message. Justice. Yes, this card did come out in the first reading. So again, if you were drawn to the first reading, there may be a message for you there. So being fair to yourself, the sword of truth. There's something about the way you've seen yourself in the past that is an illusion. It's not true. It's not valid. And when we examine ourselves from our present age, our present position, and we judge ourselves from the present position, looking at a past mistake from a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, we are judging ourselves unfairly because a year ago, 10 years ago, we didn't have the tools, the insight, the wisdom that we have now. Right? That's why they say hindsight is 20/20. So you're being asked to not judge your past actions, your past mistakes, missed opportunities, whatever it is, not to judge it so harshly. Instead, use it as motivation to improve your craftsmanship. All right, the Three of Cups. Yes, I love that we're ending with this card. The Three of Cups is a celebration. I mean, celebrate everything. Not only do we see these three women celebrating, these three people, but we see the three cats celebrating. We see the butterflies celebrating. The fish are celebrating. And I love this depiction because these people look like they're different ages. So this goes perfectly with what I just shared about not judging your past from your present situation, from who you are today, because your past self didn't have the wisdom, the experience, the knowledge to do whatever they did at that time. In the past, you did the best that you could with the tools that you had. And now you're making different choices. Celebrate what you were able to do with those tools. Now you have more knowledge. Now you have more tools. They keep showing me somebody drawing and looking at like drawings from the past, excuse me, and being kind of judgmental with their drawings, comparing themselves to maybe other people who have been drawing longer or who they perceive to be better at drawing. But now this person has new tools. They have erasers that are smaller that allow them to create these finer details. They have different kinds of blenders that allow them more nuances. They've discovered different drawing tools that allow them to create and express themselves with greater ease and greater depth than they could in the past. And that's how your life is too. So celebrate everything that you accomplished in the past with the tools that you had, and celebrate everything that you do now. And this is going to increase your self-worth, your self-love, your self-respect, your value. Focus on all of your accomplishments. Write down everything that you've done in the past year or 5 years or 10 years. Like if somebody said, we're going to write a book on all your accomplishments, write down all of those things. So we're going to give you this award and we want to mention everything that you've accomplished in the past 5 years or 10 years. Make a list. You're going to be amazed at everything that you've done. All the coins, all the awards, all the accolades are just, they're going to stack up and you're going to see how truly amazing you are. This isn't a resume. This is just a list of everything you can think of that you did. You know what? I was in this situation and I survived it. I got out of it. You know what? I handled this situation with grace. I was able to get this job even though I didn't have this degree or whatever it is. Write down all of your accomplishments. I was able to complete this degree. I got a master's, I got a doctorate, I got a bachelor's, I got an associate's, I got a high school diploma. Write down whatever it is that you've done. You're going to be amazed at what an amazing person you are. And remember that your mind is being activated by light. Your mind is lighting you up. You're expanding your mind, and look at all these doves flying. I see you liberating your mind, liberating yourself through this mind activation. Reading number 2 is so excited for you. Please let me know how this resonates. And you're always invited to connect with me through my website if you would like a personal reading. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. Welcome. You chose the Calligraphy stone, which is a great meditation tool. It helps you to focus your thoughts and your feelings and connect to them. And it brings you a better understanding of your feelings, your thoughts, and helps you to manage your emotions better. And it just has such amazing markings on it. I always see something different in these markings. All right, you also chose this card that says, Hello God, but it could just as easily say, Hello Source, Hello All. So we're going to see how these two, I'm already kind of getting collective consciousness message, but let's draw some oracle cards first and see what other messages we can get. What Spirit wants you to know, what Source wants you to know, what the collective consciousness wants you to know. And if you're ever curious about the cards that I use, I do list them in the description box below. And if I have a link as to where you can find them, I include that as well. All right, your energy is valuable. Protect it well. The Protectress, Strength, Boundaries, Amulet. All right, interesting. So perhaps you have an amulet, or you can get one to help protect your energy, or at least to remind you. A piece of jewelry, something that you wear around your wrist, a ring, a necklace, something to remind you that your energy is valuable and that you should protect it. Love that. All right, let's get some more cards. What other messages does Spirit have for reading number 3? Rituals and offerings. Yes. Okay, so I see you doing a ritual with a piece of jewelry. Now, you can go get a new piece of jewelry if you feel like there's a certain stone that's going to protect your energy, but you can use a piece of jewelry that you already have and do a ritual to imbue it with a protective energy. You can also ask your angels, your guides, Source, to help you imbue a specific item, an amulet, with protective energy. Wow, I love the synchronicity of your reading already. Number 3, wow, okay. Face your fear. And we see here a prism, we see a key. It looks like the key's on a string. But this, I think, is the light that's going through the prism. Perhaps it is a crystal that you use. It could even be something that maybe you carry with you all the time, like keys. It could be on your keychain. But face your fear. If you were drawn to reading number 2, the card for reading number 2 was fear, so there may be a message for you there. All right, so this amulet or jewelry, this protective shield you're going to create is going to help you face your fear. And also I'm hearing call in your angels. Ask your angels to protect you. This is going to help you face your fear. They're going to help you. Remember, the Calligrapher stone helps you to understand your thoughts and your feelings. So there's something about understanding your fears as well. All right, let's get some tarot cards and see what other messages we can get. All right, I feel this one. The Six of Pentacles. Yes, this is about balancing energy. So it can literally mean, you know, balancing, or it's like an even exchange of energy. Maybe a better way to say it. So it could be an even exchange of goods, whether it's trading, bartering, or paying for something. But it can also just represent energy. So for example, if somebody is taking your energy because you're a nice person, you're goodwill, you want to make sure that you balance that. This reminds me of something that I saw recently. It was a little saying that said something like, empathy without boundaries is self-destruction. And that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Eight of Cups. Okay, so I see you turning your back on this energy. It's like you've had enough of it. You have had enough of somebody taking advantage of your goodwill. You're ending that cycle. You're going to protect yourself. You're going to call in your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels to help you face the fear of setting those boundaries. All right, the Five of Pentacles is the feeling of lack. So I think this is the fear, is that if you set the boundary, you'll be left out in the cold, you'll be alone, you won't have enough resources. Whatever resonates, it's lack of some sort. You feel that you won't have enough of something if you don't give everything. Wow, that came in very clear. You feel like you won't have enough of something if you don't give everything. And that simply is not true. That is somebody taking advantage of your good nature. All right, the Ace of Pentacles. So we already have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and now the Ace of Pentacles. So Pentacles definitely can be like coins, money, finances. It can also be resources, and it can also be, it's the element earth, so it can be very grounding. And I see you being more practical, more grounded with this energy, realizing that you can't give everything. It's like when you go to donate blood, you can't give all of your blood because you leave nothing for yourself. So you're beginning to see things that way and be more practical with your energy. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you are giving away money. It could be, and it could be a combination of things. It can just mean your energy, your time, your focus. It's like somebody that expects you to listen to everything that they say and what they're saying is maybe about drama in their life, and it's just draining your energy. And then in turn, this person never listens to you. So all they do is drain your energy and they give you no energy back. It could be that kind of situation. All right, the Hanged Man. So your perspective on something is changing. You're beginning to understand that, yeah, you can't give all of your blood away. You can't give all of your money away. You can't give all your energy away. Something's going to happen that maybe you meditate, because the Calligrapher stone is about meditation. Maybe you pray. Maybe you have a conversation with Source, Spirit, your guides, your angels. And this helps you to shift. And look at this. Oh my goodness. They're showing me this key. We have a key, and this card came out underneath this card. We have a key here, and here we have the key. And here's the lock. You have the key to unlock this. Let me know what you think about that key, how you connect that to your life. That seems very specific. You are the key. You have the key to face this fear. There's some fear that you have surrounding setting boundaries and protecting your energy. You're going to unlock that, and it's just going to open everything up for you. The Three of Pentacles. So many pentacles. Yeah, so the Three of Pentacles is, here's three people, and here's three paintings, right, of pentacles. We see the paintbrushes here. So what are they doing? They are comparing their craftsmanship. So this card is about improving your skills, improving your craft. But I'm also hearing that you're comparing yourself to others. So it could be this lack, like maybe the fear is if you set boundaries, then this person is, if you set boundaries with a specific person, that person will leave your life, and then you're going to experience lack in some way, shape, or form. First of all, if you set boundaries with somebody and they leave your life, that's going to be a good thing, because that just evidence that that person was draining your energy and they're not respecting your boundaries. And them leaving your life isn't going to create lack. Them being in your life is creating lack, because they're draining your energy. You're going to have more by releasing this person. The other thing that comes to mind with this Three of Pentacles is comparing yourself to others and working with others. So the Three of Pentacles can be you improving your skills, and it can also be a collaboration of forces. This could be a collaboration of the forces that you utilize with Spirit to create an amulet, for example, to create a bubble of protection, a hedge of protection around you. It can also be that once you set boundaries, you change your energy, like begets like, and you attract like-minded people to you who respect and honor your energy. And when you speak, they listen. When you do something for them, they notice, they appreciate it, and they do something for you. There's an even exchange of energy with these new people. All right, the Page of Pentacles. Wow, so many pentacles. And we see him tossing a coin in the air, like he's deciding which way to go. He's got the map in front of him. You have the power. You are the key. You have the power. And I see you really beginning to learn how to ground yourself. Meditation really seems to be the key with the Calligrapher stone, the hangman coming out underneath, face your fear. And I'm also hearing that somebody is wanting to try out some new way to gain a resource. So this can be going out on your own. This could be a hobby or an interest that you want to see if you can generate some kind of resources through, or it could be a career change or a new career. It could be learning a new skill. But I feel that it is definitely around how you attain resources with so many pentacles in your reading. And the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, yes, definitely. Once this shifts for you, once you figure this out, you're going to take this far. Look, you go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like you have this idea, okay? You're turning your back on not having an even exchange of energy. It could also be, you know, a work type of situation where you don't feel valued or appreciated, either through the interactions and the energies within the dynamics of the relationships, or actual, you know, physical compensation in the form of finances. And you're turning your back on that. You're afraid that you won't be able to get another job or replace those resources. And what I see is that you have this inspiration, this idea for something. You're going to meditate on it. You're going to figure it out. You're going to face these fears, start creating a new resume, or start figuring out how you can start your own business. I don't see you doing anything like quitting something before you have something else in the works, because remember, Pentacles are very grounded and practical. It's about, you know, staying grounded. It's that earth energy. But I do see you taking some time to meditate or pray, to ask for guidance, ask for assistance, do rituals. And it could be that you do a ritual, a spell, you meditate, you pray, whatever resonates, to help you make this change. I see that you're in control of this change. There's no towers, nothing like that. It's not something that's going to happen to you. You turned your back on this situation. You found a new inspiration, a new way. You came up with a new way to think of something. You decide to improve your skills on something, and then maybe you take a class, you know, whether it's online or at school. You venture out on your own, and then you utilize this new and improved skill to go out. Wow, what a fantastic story that the cards are telling today. Absolutely amazing. Very impressive. All right, one more card. I feel like we can take one more card. Let me just scooch these down. You're not going to believe it. The Eight of Pentacles. And here we see somebody with their craft, making something. This person now has their own shop. And look, doesn't this look like the same person from the beginning? Look at the green. You are this person in the green, right? You're looking at these people around you and you're like, that's not really a fair exchange of energy, right? Then you turn your back. This is like a fear. I don't think you're going to experience this. This is like a fear that you have. This is your new idea. This is you comparing your you're being practical, saying, okay, well, this is where I am now. Can I compete with these other things? You know what? I need to refine my skills a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it can definitely improve. And it's also like, you know what? I like the gold paint that he used. He didn't use a paintbrush. He used a pencil. And so it didn't drip like my blue paint. You're comparing, but you're also learning. It's not comparing in a negative way where your inner critic is taking over and you're judging yourself. It's more like you're learning from comparing with others. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to go this way. Whether this way is a new company or this way is your own company, you go that way. You go that way with so much inspiration and motivation and energy and dedication, commitment to yours. And then here you are in your own shop. I feel for many of you, this is you in your own place. Now, whatever your service is, your craft, your skill, I see you like freelancing or starting your own kind of company. Wow. Pile number 3. I absolutely love your message. And I hope that you will do some kind of ritual, not only to protect yourself, but to advance yourself. Yes, I feel that the fear was to go out on your own, and I see that you're going to advance yourself. And some kind of prayer, meditation, or ritual spell can help you to achieve that. Please let me know how this resonates. I love hearing the connections that you make. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.